Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do a general message. It's going to be for my Virgos that are dealing with another earth sign, another Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Now, this is a general message, so just take what resonates for you, leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? Cross watcher, feel free to flip the roles. But what do we have for my Virgos dealing with another earth sign? Give me a card for the other earth sign. And give me a card for Virgo. Bottom of the deck, we have forgiveness. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So it's given an energy of releasing. Yeah, and right behind it, we do have love. And then we have the death card as well. I don't know if somebody was going through something, because I see death and guilt and pride. Maybe somebody allowed pride and ego to get in the way of a situation. But it feels like someone here is opening up. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And I'm also hearing understanding maybe why things happen, okay? But let's see. Now, the energy that came out for the other earth sign, it says gratitude. It says, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So this is making me feel like looking on the bright side of life, right? No longer kind of like seeing life as the glass half empty, but seeing it as half full. And do you know what I'm hearing? I'm also hearing spirit say it's like somebody's looking forward to filling that glass up all the way to the top. Okay. So your energy, Virgos, you have acceptance. It says, I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. So gratitude and acceptance. It almost, okay, I'm going to see what the rest of the cards say, but it almost makes me want to say, it kind of makes me feel like almost like two people that are on the same wavelength. I don't know. Might not be exactly. It's given almost like hangman energy. Pausing, looking at things from a different perspective. And then I feel like acting accordingly. Learning to release things. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with another earth sign. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. And going forward. Thank you. Yeah, bottom of the deck we have high vibing. It says good vibes, living to the fullest, enjoying the present. Isn't that what I just said? So the first card that came out, it does say SOS. And it says distress. It says act with urgency. And it says assistance needed. Going forward, we have squad. Didn't I say it kind of felt like two people that was kind of on the same wavelength? It says squad. It says reconciliation. It says soul tribe. And it says close friends. Show me more. What's SOS? Okay, high honor just flipped out, but I'm going to put it back. Someone could hold somebody in high honor. Yeah, there's something about someone's community or friend group or something like that, or the energy of support here. That what I saw after the high honor was pathway. Show me more. I almost wanted to say something about someone's spiritual ranking. Okay, so it came out sideways. You have occupation. Number 34 could be significant, or 43 boils down to a 7. Show me more. And then we have a wealthy man that is flipping in the reverse. That landed on occupation. So I don't know if this is some sort of distress when it comes to someone's finances here. Someone could be confused about something. There could be something about communication. I noticed that on the shirt, I can just about see the word air. So I have to take the wealthy man in the reverse, okay? Number 13 could be significant here, or 31, but it boils down to a 4. Yeah, there could be something here about someone's finances or something like that, but I see sudden wealth. What is the love side of things? Virgo's dealing with another earth sign. First card, you have honest communication. So I just said there could be something here about communication. It says expect a heart-to-heart conversation. And going forward. All right, I'll take them both. Yeah, bottom of the deck, let the past go. It says clear energy to allow more love in your life. And then we see that, I feel like, with the gratitude. And acceptance, signs and clues. Someone here is paying attention to the signs and synchronicity. Something could have something to do with a twin flame. It says twin flame union. It says heart, body, mind, and soul. Perfect match. One of the first cards I see coming out, it says forgiveness. And it says allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. So again, maybe for some of you heavily, I feel like I'm picking up, it's not necessarily a forgiveness between you and this person necessarily. I feel like this is forgiveness of, like I said, about 10 times already, about letting things go that ain't serving you. You know, it's the cycle's just complete. You know, you're not supposed to move forward with something. And then you also have guided steps to great love. Letting the past go so you don't miss out on an opportunity. It says follow the path of ascension. Spirit, show me a little bit. Why did that, can you show me from this deck, why did that wealthy man come out in the reverse? Oh, penny pinching. Okay. Financial struggles, saving up, budgeting. Okay. It could just mean someone's not where they, want to be when it comes to their money. But, what is this energy? Virgo's dealing with another earth sign. Look at this. Look at it. present, it says abundant and gratitude. You already have gratitude coming out on the side for this person here. Somebody's thinking about their future. What is that? 2 more cards. Thank you. Healing inner child. Healing those wounds. The way I'm looking at this card today, right? This woman's holding up a mirror. And it even looks like the child is stepping out of the mirror. It makes me feel like someone here is going to be, it's like getting back that light-hearted energy, right? That childlike energy. I'm hearing something about somebody setting themselves free. Give me one more. It landed on honest communication, Pluto, and transformation. Yeah, and you have communication at the bottom of the deck. Storm unexpected with change and courage, but there's the energy of freedom. Give me 3 cards for going forward. What is squad with the wealthy man in the reverse and guided steps to great love? We have self-care and energy. Nice. You also have deception and temptation. And then you also have past lack and suffering. Okay. You got spy, watching and inspecting at the bottom of the deck with the wish fulfillment card with the Ace of Swords. I don't know if someone sees you as wish fulfillment. But this makes me feel like someone is not saying anything, okay? So what is present, abundant, and gratitude? So you have the Death that landed on healing inner child. You have the 6 of Cups. I can't make it out. Someone is healing from something from their past or childhood. Show me more. What's Death and the 6 of Cups? The 6 of Wands. 66 could be significant, or 99. But so there is victory here. This is an energy of congratulations. This is somebody reaching some sort of milestone. What's the 6 of Wands? Yeah, dark to light, yeah. This is a fresh start. This is an awakening. This is it's time, act now. Coming out of darkness, moving, you know. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Seizing opportunities. The World. But somebody, I feel like somebody was stuck for a little while about something. Hangman and the World. What's behind that 3 of Wands? Queen of Cups. What's healing inner child? Virgo's dealing with another Virgo. Virgo's dealing with another earth sign. You could be dealing with another Virgo. Okay then. You have the Empress. Maybe someone has like mother wounds, or if you're a divine feminine, because she is connected to the 6 of Wands, you could be helping someone. Yeah, 10 of Swords in the reverse. This is like changing the outcome. This is, again, this is good, I feel like, right? High Priestess. Maybe someone went to a High Priestess here. If somebody, okay. If somebody went to a High Priestess, I almost wanted to say, I feel like this is somebody you can trust. Anyway. Okay, let me leave that alone. Yeah, you have Ten of Swords in the reverse. That's how you want to see the Ten of Swords, right? Like if someone in the upright, someone feels like they're at a dead end, they've been betrayed, they feel like they failed in something. In the reverse, this is making a comeback, right? There's nothing you can do about things that are out of your control, that you cannot change. It's already happened. The question is, what do you do from there on out? High Priestess with the Eight of Wands. Or there's someone in here who may have been watching a lot of tarot. What's the Empress with the Ten of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, vernal equinox from dark to light. Look at that. The Four of Wands. Is something going to lead to marriage here? Or this could just be about a union. This is celebrations. Maybe someone's going to a wedding. But this is support. What is Pluto and transformation? What was that? The Ace of Wands. Okay. Give me a clear message. What is Pluto and transformation? The Eight of Cups. Okay, show me more. You have the High Priestess is coming in the reverse. If someone's been keeping something all in. Again, this energy of needing to express, needing to have communication, needing to speak up, speak out. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups. The Hierophant. Who's getting married? Or someone who may be some sort of a teacher or leader. But the Nine of Cups bang in the middle, that's wish fulfillment. That's your wishes coming true. That's feeling satisfied, feeling good. After feeling some type of way, low vibrational, in a dark place, sadness. What's the Eight of Cups with the High Priestess in the reverse? Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that don't make you feel good. It's not emotionally fulfilling you. Coming out sideways, landing on the Ten of Swords is the World. What's the World? Maybe distance is an issue here. What's the World? Why did it come out sideways? The Hierophant. Taurus energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. But this is like an energy of values. Marriage. Give me one more. Thank you. The Emperor. So you got the Emperor and the Empress out here. The Emperor is a divine masculine, someone who gets things done. He is a leader. Bringing me back. What's going on? Because it's bringing me back to that energy at the very beginning where I was saying it's almost like two people on the same wavelength. And I almost a little while ago went to say two very important people. So this is, if this is like about a relationship, it's giving power couple. But what is self-care? The Two of Cups. Man. I'm hearing the song by Lil Wayne, Teach Me How to Love. This says in sync. But I see two cards. It looks like they flipped in the reverse. You got the Fool in the reverse. So maybe somebody feels like, you know what, I'm not going to rush into anything. Or that's maybe why somebody's holding back. Maybe something happened. Okay. You got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Let me just move on. So the Knight of Wands in the reverse can talk about someone who is reckless. Maybe, again, somebody feels like they rushed into something in the past. And why is the Knight of Wands coming out in the reverse? The Eight of Swords. Oh, someone's overthinking something. What's the Eight of Swords? This is a mental entrapment. Yeah, devil at the bottom of the deck again. I don't know if somebody, you know what it's giving? It might not necessarily be that. This could be a metaphor, but it's kind of giving like that energy, almost like someone thinking they're not good enough for something. Or, again, it could be maybe down to finances with the wealthy man in the reverse. What's the Eight of Swords? King of Wands. Six of Coins. Yeah, someone here is like lacking motivation. This is someone, whoever you're dealing with here, Virgos, I feel like, especially if it's the masculine, right, I feel like they need to have more confidence in themselves. What is deception and temptation? The Hanged Man. Yeah, show me more. The Four of Coins. I see the Ten of Wands. I see a Queen of Wands coming out here. And I just saw the King of Wands. What's the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Wands? Why is it out here for deception? The Magician in the reverse. Oh, yeah, thank you for confirming. Thanks. Eight of Coins in the reverse. Something to do with somebody's finances, their money, their business, something like that. Or someone here could be like a workaholic. Someone may be trying to manifest something, but I don't know if they're facing difficulties. So what about the Queen of Wands? What is that? The Ace of Wands. Someone is attracted to somebody here. Yeah, for sure. And I don't know if it's just, well, definitely I want to say they're attracted to maybe how somebody looks with the Ace of Wands there and the Queen of Wands. But this could also be somebody very much attracted to someone else's confidence, right? The Queen of Wands is someone who's very charming. She's very courageous. She's a go-getter. She doesn't underestimate herself. I'm hearing she moves with style. Someone could be trying to encourage someone. Okay, I just want one card, the Hangman and the Four of Coins. Maybe someone needs to change their mindset. You know, everything is not about material things. I'm not saying we don't need money to survive. Of course we do, right? Who doesn't want to be in a wealthy position? But it's not the be-all and end-all. Now, when it comes down to things like love, okay, the foundation shouldn't be finances. There's something here about maybe with the Empress and the Emperor coming out there, maybe something here about two people building together. There's something about somebody accepting somebody for who they are and not what they have. Give me one on this Hangman, Four of Coins. I don't know why I'm hearing the song from Jordan Sparks and Chris Brown. How am I supposed to breathe with no air? There's something about what they say in that song. Give me a second. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's definitely something here about someone's emotions or feelings, especially if you go listen to that song. Okay, now someone could play the piano, but I've also written, someone could be trying to maybe write a song or something like that. Maybe somebody works with music, because when the video starts, she's sitting at a piano and it's like she's playing some notes, but it's like she's thinking. Now, I also put that someone could be feeling lonely at this time, okay? 11:11 could be significant. I saw that on the clock. And I think we did see twin flame energy, right? It was something, it was somewhere. Twin flame recognition. So something could be you know, about a twin flame or someone that you feel like was your twin flame or is your twin flame. But it says things like, how am I supposed to breathe with no air? And then what also got me is that Chris Brown says, got me out here in the water so deep. And look how this man is all the way almost immersed in the water here. Yeah, okay, so let's see the rest. What else do we have? Hangman, 4 coins. The Ace of Wands. And I don't know if you heard that car in the background or it sounded like a truck. Like it was making me think, yeah, but it's time to move forward. You got Ace of Wands. Okay, I'll see what that is. Yeah, new beginnings here. Show me more. Queen of Cups came out with a Queen of Wands. What's the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands? Because the Empress is out here and she embodies all of the queens. Someone could be loving, caring, nurturing, right? They could be very intuitive, emotionally mature, confident, courageous, outgoing, strong. With the Temperance, balanced, 9 of Coins, Virgo energy, 7 of Wands with the Ace of Swords, something maybe worth fighting for. What is the past lack and suffering, Spirit? Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords landed on the Death card, okay? It's bringing me back to the energy of gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Or was it another card that said something? But this kind of makes me feel like understanding why something ended. The Page of Swords can talk about information, knowledge, curiosity, communication, learning. What's the Page of Swords? This is an energy of curiosity. The 9 of Wands, perseverance, resilience. This is a determination to move forward. Right? But the 9 of Wands is that wounded warrior energy. So it does, again, talk about somebody having some sort of wounds. The 9 of Wands is that energy when you're kind of put in a position of, hey, listen, you know, what do I want to do with this? Because you can sit and wallow and wonder. Right? And I'm not saying that people mustn't go for a healing process. Yes, of course. But it gets to that point where you're like, okay, now it's time to pull myself back up. What's the Page of Swords and the 9 of Wands? The 7 of Swords. 10 of Cups. There could have been some sort of betrayal in a family situation. 7 of Swords is usually an energy of something not being what it seems. Whether that's a liar, a cheat, or a thief. Whether someone's trying to move strategically here or just being sneaky. But I feel like also, let me clarify it. Because I also wanted to say, don't cheat yourself, okay? 7 of Swords with the Page of Swords makes the 8 of Swords energy. And we had that come out a little while ago. Mental imprisonment. Don't feel like the rest of your life is going to be doom and gloom. I'm stuck in this memory. Everything is a choice. Give me one on the 7 of Swords. The Magician. Willpower. Right? So it's like being inspired to step back into... When I get to a stage like this in the energy, it makes me... The only thing I feel I can go to try and explain what it is that I'm feeling is that bit from Black Panther. Right? When T'Challa's fighting the guy and it almost looks like he's going to lose. And just that voice from his mother from the background saying, remember who you are, is enough for him to kind of find whatever inner bravery, strength that he needs to defeat his opponent, right? Remember who you are, whoever I'm speaking to, Virgos. I don't know, maybe you need to tell this person. that you need to remember who they are. But what's that Seven of Swords? The Ten of Wands and the Justice. Okay. Ten of Wands is about dropping a burden, right? You're almost there. There could have been something that was very heavy. But the Ten of Wands is an ending. Justice now talks about going forward and doing what's right for you. It can also talk about something being a cause and effect. So I don't know if somebody's regretting something from the past here. But this can talk about legal matters, life lessons. Give me one more. What are we getting stuck on? Nine of Coins. Queen of Cups flipped in the reverse. An emotional imbalance here. What's the Queen of Cups in the reverse? Six of Coins. And the Lovers. I could take that several ways. Ten of Wands with the Justice, I could see that as a divorce. I could see that maybe someone was dealing, I don't know if there's someone has water highly aspected in their chart. Because I'm clarifying the Seven of Swords. Just two more cards for that Seven of Swords. And then I'm going to move on because Virgo's dealing with another earth sign. Okay, King of Swords. See the truth in something. Use your discernment. What's the King of Swords? The Knight of Coins. Be careful of rushing into things. Or maybe this is about somebody moving too slow because the Chariot's at the bottom of the deck. Chariot, the Magician, and the Page of Coins, and the Hermit. Cancer energy here. Gemini, Virgo. Landing on the Empress. King of Coins, your energy. What about the King of Coins? The Nine of Swords. Okay, listen. All right, Spirit, let me move on because these are general messages. So now let us see what they don't want you to know. Virgo's dealing with a Taurus. You have tiptoeing. It says avoiding getting caught. It says acting shady. It says sneaking around. You have ghost. It says no closure, cowardice. It says disappearing act. And then almost coming out sideways, or it says detective, it says snooping, it says digging for dirt, it says accusations. Are you suspicious of a Taurus? Because you may have reason to be. Do you know what it's kind of giving me? I don't know if this is like someone who kind of like, they will say they're going one place and then, I don't know, maybe they're not. This is the kind of person that will watch you ringing their phone. They'll see a message come through, but they won't open it. If there's a Taurus that's trying to come back and get your forgiveness, maybe you should look more into it. But Virgo's dealing with a Capricorn. You have memories. It says missing someone, regression. It says revisiting the past. You have bye, Felicia. It says peacing out, thank you, next, leaving, not caring. And then I have turned. It says party animal, sex, drugs, and alcohol. It says surface pleasures. And then I see rebound, flirty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. Capricorn could be thinking about you here, Virgos. I don't know if this is someone who ghosted you as well with Bye Felicia and Ghost. This could be someone who may be sneaking around on your social media. But why did they ghost you? You've turned. Party animal. Sex, drugs, alcohol. Surface pleasure. See, something that wouldn't last long. So I don't know if this is someone who's thinking about coming back to you. Virgo's dealing with another Virgo. Cuffing season. Oh dear. It says single and ready to mingle. It says ready for a relationship, on the hunt. Okay. You have Virgos dealing with another Virgo. What they don't want the Virgo to know. Okay, so we got key player. It says important person. It says playing an essential role. It says irreplaceable. Someone could be in the spotlight here. Color purple could be significant. And then you have graduation day. Leveling up, lessons learned. It says acquired wisdom. Okay, so it looks like Virgo's dealing with another Virgo. It looks like somebody here is learning something behind the scenes. Someone could be learning that maybe someone was a frenemy or spilling the beans. I don't know if you told this person something here. But you supersized, doing too much, excessive overindulgence, and lucky break. Okay, you may have another Virgo here that wants to thank you for something. So, that is what I have. If anything has resonated with you guys, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light.